Good morning, guys. Let's get into this markup. So the trade that I had set yesterday, not yesterday, but when was that? Friday, I think. That hit, but I deleted it. Or actually, did I delete it? I don't even know if I put it in. I think I may have not put it in. I did put it in. I did put it in. That's very good. Okay. That's very good. So that just happened, huh? That just happened? I didn't put both of them in. I only put I believe it was this one. That's very good. I had no clue. Trade Locker hasn't been really doing its biggest one, letting me know when it gets into the trade. So okay. That's very good. I believe I put in the highest pending order. I don't remember, but they both hit. This one doesn't seem like I think this is the one I put in. But this high pending order for 71465, right? I don't believe I put this one in. I don't believe so. But if you remember the profit max portion that I showed you guys yesterday, that you could have definitely put both of these in and they would have both hit. Okay. Um as far as how to read this, I know sometimes I might post this and then you guys might be like, I still don't understand. When it comes to these red and green boxes that you see, that's the idea. That's how far I'm expecting price to go or predicting price to go. And then I choose my coordinates based off of where that structure level comes to within that that zone. So some of you guys might be like, "Oh, but it didn't hit." Blah, 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 blah. Well, it didn't hit until 6 a.m. this morning. 6 a.m. this morning, price came all the way up and wicked. Took y'all out. Oh my God. And came right to that level. All right. Came right to that level. And then it came all the way down. That was almost 200. That's a 200 pip wick. See why I trade how I trade with Bitcoin? Bitcoin, they could never make me hate you. They could never make me hate you. Listen, you guys, I don't make the rules. So, anyways, oh, so actually, let me screenshot that because price most definitely hit TP2. Wait, I was gonna say I only. So yeah, so price did most definitely hit. Um, I don't think it came up as high to that 886, which you know would have been nice if it did, but nevertheless, um, it's Friday, 3 a.m. Yeah, and we caught it here Friday at 8 a.m. Yeah, and I remember seeing it. Okay, I won't stay here for too long, but I'm I'm just taking it in. So yeah, I'm going to just I'll leave it how it was, I guess. But I just wanted to explain that to you guys because I'm sure some people may think like, oh, it didn't hit. It did. It just didn't hit in the beginning. So it's really just about training your eyes, and that will come with time. But right here, as you can see, right here with this big wick that you see, price came all the way up to one of our initial trade ideas. All right. I actually don't even think it came as high as this pending order or this very high 886 pending order that I set. I don't even think it came that high. It looks like it did, but just barely. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take that screenshot, and then we're gonna. That was a nice. That was a nice early morning present. So we're gonna just copy this. Well, this is what I was supposed to do. This is what I'm gonna post. Okay, I'm gonna post it. Friday's trade outcome. All right, just so you guys can see that. All right, now we can get into the markup. So as we see, okay, price has had, a lot of it. First of all, Bitcoin has gotten to a value, okay, where there is a lot of buyers' interest. It came all the way down to 67,000. Okay. The price 67,000. It came all the way to, and we experienced one of the biggest candles. I mean, a candlestick on the hourly chart that was over 300 pips easily with a wick of 200. So we have some buying pressure for sure, some very strong buying pressure. um so what I'm looking at, I would definitely look to buy, but I wouldn't be looking to buy um in the middle or anything like that. I would be looking to buy in a very strong area, a strong level, strong support, a strong floor in the market. Right here is nice, and so is right here at 68,000. I kind of like right here better, I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me. Look at that candlestick. It's wicked. Um, let's go ahead and so do you see how price closed below that 382 level? That 382 zone, we drew a buy fib. If this candlestick had closed above this 382, I would have been like, okay, I'm like for sure this is a very um strong like how do I say that? This would be a potentially very strong buy, potentially, right? But because it's closing below our 382, it's coming up. It has 26 minutes before it closes. So I would like to see that. But with this wick like this, it's giving potential sideways market, and it's giving that it could potentially sell down. That's just what I see. We look at the 15-minute time frame, we see that it's coming back to the 382. It closed above 382, then it came back down to retest it, and it's looking like it may potentially create a lower high. This is just what I see. It could have been returning back to that golden middle area just so that it can, have that pullback. But if I would want it to come anywhere, I would want it to come to a demand level, truthfully, so that you can capitalize on all of that um on all of that area. You know what I mean? If we were to buy. With selling, however, if I was to sell, I would sell somewhere in this zone here, 7731. And that would be something like right here. But this is just too risky for me because, yeah, we do have well, first of all, I'm just not as confident in it, I'll be honest. If I was to sell, I would want to sell somewhere up here in case it tries to, touch even higher. And if you remember, we had a sell position open, right? We had a sell position open. So, and it was higher. So I wouldn't even be looking to sell anywhere in this zone because it's just way too risky. We would have to wait. Like there's actually I actually have no choice. So this trade is definitely my preferred. It's covering everything I need it to cover. I'm confident in this trade. This is over 300 pips. Like we're looking at a 1-5. So just beware. That's all I'm saying. Which is a good thing. If you're risking 1 to make 5, that means it's a very good potential trade and opportunity. Okay, I wouldn't sell. I'm not gonna sell. It's looking like it's trying to prepare for a sell, and technically, if it did close below this box that I'm about to create, if it did close below this box, then I would be like, if it closed below into one of these, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead and sell it. And technically, if you did sell it from here to here, if it goes there, then that would be a sell for the day. But I don't like that. I'm not a fan. So, this is a trade idea that I'm looking at that I like. Now we wait. Okay, now we wait. I'm gonna put this in. Excuse me. And you know what's crazy? Oh, I have to do TP1 and 2. You know what's crazy? The fact that, like, I literally TP1 for the first time in a long time is going to actually be 100 pips. 68, 827. So, yeah. So, what's crazy is that actually, the day of when I went to go check and I saw that price did hit, well, I saw that price came to like price didn't feel as high because remember this just hit this morning. We just hit TP this morning, but on Friday when we had marked it up, I was like, dang, it just barely missed it. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, but I was like, dang, like I kind of wish, but I was like, you know what, it is what it is. And then to wake up to it now, it's just a confirmation that like we're gonna do 70, 720 for TP2. Actually, I could do three. My people that don't want to catch. So the 1 to 2 will be 200 pips. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. 1 to 2 will actually be 200 pips. 69,763. Potential trade ideas. I'm just about to take this. And then for 300, we're just gonna do 70,745. All right. So there's that. You can go ahead and profit max. You can put them all in. If you know about your orders, you could potentially put an 835 level in as well. I'm sorry, not either an 835 level or a 946 level, and just keep the same stop loss. Don't change that stop loss, because that's within our zone. If if these candlesticks were to break out of this zone, then you're not gonna be a happy camper. Okay. Hold on. I want to edit this. Why is it doing that? Sorry, guys. Let me just. How do I edit again? All right. Well. Okay. This is a bit better. This is what I was trying to do. Okay. Panda. Is Panda still in here? And make some profits. Yeah, I also think we sell off from there. You definitely could pull back to your golden zone to bounce the market. Definitely your buy setup is a great trade. Panda in the building. Boy, I ain't seen Panda in a minute. What's up, Panda? I don't think he's still on here, but yeah. Shout out to Panda. Panda, listen, Panda be sniping market. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen none of Panda setups, but Panda knows what he's talking about. I can confirm. Um, Panda says that the buy up is a good trade, you guys. So we did hit this morning from Friday. I'm just saying. All right, I'm just saying. Um, so all right, this is where we're at, right? Okay. So yeah, but as far as what I was saying, when I looked at it and I was like, dang, I feel away. This is what I was talking about in this area right here. So we got into the market. I saw it. It was probably like right around here, I believe, or here, somewhere in this area when we got on Friday. I set the order for here. Excuse me. By the end of the day, before the 21st, price had came up to that, that golden area, that golden zone. It would have played in our stop loss a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but then it would have went all the way down and broke our zone. Bitcoin decided to break the zone, go test a very strong support, and get all of those buy orders or all of those sell orders, I'm sorry, and go all the way up from over 300, maybe 350 pips. So, so yeah, so we'll see what happens. Um, we will see what happens. Yeah, I hear you, Panda. I hear you. I appreciate you. I haven't seen you in a while, so it's good to know that you guys are okay. Um, I don't believe you're in Jamaica. I don't remember where you're at, but yeah. So I'll see you guys um tomorrow. We're only trading tomorrow and Wednesday. I'll be out of town on um Thursday. Thursday I'm leaving. I'm going to Texas. All right. So with that being said, you guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.